Well, it finally happened.
What's that?
I got the talk from Coach.
About what? About being late for practice?
I wish. No, it was about my position on the soccer team. You know how we have to keep our grades up, right?
Yeah.
Well, he found out that my grade is slipping in Spanish. He said he was really proud of me, that I was doing well in all my other classes, but he had seen the pattern before in other students.
Pattern?
Yeah. He said that students who don't eat breakfast have a tendency to lose their concentration in the classes that are right before lunch.
Do you skip breakfast?
I have been skipping, sometimes because I'm in a hurry, and other times, honestly, because I forget or don't know what foods to eat. He shared with me some interesting things about breakfast and loaned me this book on nutrition. I'm going to read it tonight, and I'll let you know more tomorrow. Do you want to meet at the cafeteria for breakfast?
Sure. I'm usually there anyways. See you then.
Wow, Kimberly. I couldn't believe how wrong I had been about something as important as breakfast.
I know what you mean. Before, my mom was always trying to get me to eat breakfast. I finally listened to her, and I feel so much better during the day.
You know, I didn't even realize I wasn't turning on my switch. My metabolism switch, that is. Check it out. It works like this. Metabolism is our body's way of taking what we eat and converting it into energy. The food we eat is turned into smaller particles during digestion by our metabolism engine. Once processed, the food becomes glucose and turns into energy that our brain, muscles, and organs need to function. When we sleep, your engine turns off or goes into resting mode. Your first meal of the day will help flip the switch back on, so it's important to do it upright.
Cool.
Yesterday after we spoke, I talked to Chef about showing me some things that the school cafeteria has to offer. He even offered to show me how he makes stuff.
Do you think he would show us right now?
Sure. This is Chef Dave.
Hey, Chef.
Hi, guys.
So, Chef, what would you suggest for breakfast for someone in a hurry?
I'd suggest fruit or cereal, or perhaps both combined. Another good choice are hard-boiled eggs. They're packed with protein and they'll keep you full longer. It's always best to include a protein source in every meal.
Aren't some cereals made with extra sugar?
Yes, that's correct, some are. When choosing a healthy cereal, it's best to look for it in high fiber, low in sugar, whole grains, and of course good taste is important. Many whole grains can be served either hot or cold. When choosing a cereal, look for whole grains on the ingredients. It's best if it's listed first.
Is it true that whole grain is good for our digestion?
Yes, that's correct. It fights cholesterol and heart disease. When sprucing up your cereal, you can add things like bananas, nuts, berries, or my favorite, sliced apples. I like to cook it with my oatmeal in the microwave and add some cinnamon.
That sounds good.
Here at the cafeteria, we have many healthy grab-and-go items, including these whole grain bagels.
That works for me.
Just make sure you have 100% fruit juice or low-fat milk to go with that.
Keith, what are you doing here?
I saw you come back here and I was curious. I come here every day and Chef makes me a healthy omelet.
Omelet, that's a great idea for you guys to learn how to make. In fact, I just taught Keith the other day how to make one. I have all his favorite ingredients over here. Why don't you come back and show us how to do it, Keith? I've got mushrooms, onions, bell peppers. I've even got some cheese over there. You want to start out with some non-stick cooking spray or some olive oil. You want to add your vegetables. It's a good time to add the egg. Now you want to cook it until you see all the bubbles coming up. That's where you know that the eggs are done.
How am I doing, Chef?
You're doing great. That looks fantastic.
Good, I'd eat it.
Oh, smells good too. Now you're ready to fold your omelet. That finished omelet should slide right out of the pan, right onto the plate. Great job. Here, have a taste.
Wow, thanks, Chef. This is good.
Wow. You guys want to try some?
Well, I hope you all enjoyed learning more about breakfast as much as I did. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. Try to stay away from the donuts and things high in sugar and trans fat. You don't want the dreaded sugar crash when you are in class. Choose whole grains and lower wheat proteins to flip your switch on and keep you from getting hungry. Now that I know all this cool stuff about breakfast, I am sure I will be able to get my grade up in Spanish.
And a little extra studying when it hurt.
I suppose you're right. Wow, look at the time. We've got to get to class. So remember everyone, make sure you start your day off right. Flip your switch. See ya.